folks we got going, what you doing, all that good stuff. Tell them who he is, and you know.
My name's Safe Snow, what y'all know. You know what I'm saying? Really, I was trying to bring to the table like multi-style. Like, really, it's something simple like that to sing multi-style because every style got its own direction to it. And so, like, I'm doing EMD, like dubstep wise, then I'm doing hip hop. Then at the same time, do a little bit of gospel. They're like three lanes that bring people more than just hip hop itself. So, cause if you feel at hip hop, then we got another genre to go to. You feel that, got another one. Just keep them pressed like piano keys. Like you press one, whoever make the most noise, and then go to the next one. And somehow, like by the end of the day, if you got all three of them, you connect into one and make something that nobody thought of, and then that's our shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Like with that.
So he's a multifaceted producer. You know what I'm saying? With the humility, of course, he's not gonna falter. Because we have a circle a circle does not have to be small as long as you have a conglomerate of people that are moving the same way.
Yeah.
And that's what one stands for. Just like with your one G, one goal, one gangster, whatever it is, it's one. We're all one body, one mind, one goal, one team, one dream.
Yeah.
I don't care what it is. If it needs to be done, we gonna get it accomplished. We all over here been doing this music thing. We got everything here that we do has been tied to, even though we have other things going on, it's all tied to music, period. And the love and the passion for it. Excuse me. Hello? Yeah, man. Yeah, come on. I already knew it was garbage when you not going over there with what's the name is. We're not going. Rock just got them coming from over there. No, we ain't on that right now. I know, man. He probably still ain't show up, huh? Man, forget that, bro. Come on, man. We over here. One. Alright. My point exactly. Folks supposed to have radio shows going on, this, that, and the third, but it's not professional. He's supposed to have a meeting at 4 o'clock. I had to leave there because it was 5:15. I ain't did nothing. I could have been over here. I got late come over. One of the artists come to bring us some sandwiches, all this. The time is money, man. I'm wasting money. Period. So, you know, and I had to be over here for y'all because I'm going to call y'all. And then y'all coming all the way from Clinton. Y'all waiting on me. Perfect timing. By the time I pulled up, they calling me. Right there. Like, psh, bam. That's what I'm talking about. That's how we know that we got that bond. Our circle is already bonded without even... When your minds click and work together, you don't have to be nowhere because everybody knows exactly how they move. Period. You know, like, you don't have to worry about... There shouldn't be no weak link because we got too many here. Whatever your weak point is, talk to somebody over in one of the other spots. Say, if you want to build to get it stronger, then we do that. It's that simple. You know what I'm saying? So, tell them what you do, who you are, what you got going, what he is, another crazy producer.
S. Floyd the Great, 1G Productions, One Grind. My main focus would be a movement of many blessed beings to be on one accord, the same source, to provide positivity, bring generational wealth, to look out for the community, and present a positive message through music. So from that being, we can work together to make the culture become a more positive thing to help these kids grow up, because these kids are who we're going to have to face when we 40 and 50 years old.
That's right.
So we're giving them a distorted message. That's the same thing in karma we're going to have to face when we get older.
That's right.
Me personally, I spent a lot of time, a lot of years recording and engineering, producing for a lot of people in my hometown, and it was all love, and it still is. But once again, the main objective goes back to provide a way where we won't have to work in such ways that's not healthy for us mentally, that we don't wish to do. Every person deserves to create a wealth or a living, and doing so which they feel that will help them be happy, not just slaving on the plant floor or doing anything. So for me personally, behind my music is a sense to give a message to give such a freedom to a person to live as they wish. so we won't be bound to the invisible chain. And pretty much I'm based on a movement, all love, blessed to all, and just do the right thing. Because anybody in their soul should know what's right and wrong. So when you tap into yourself, your true self, and know when you're doing the right thing, you should reap that positive karma. So that's what I'm all about.
There it is. I got something.
Mine out. Just let y'all know. Alright. My name is A. Watt. By day, working at a bank, doing that 9 to 5, but by night, working, doing music for years. Mostly.
Motivating and encouraging young individuals, like my man said earlier. He says that we have to depend on this next generation coming up, and right now they're having a hard time. And a lot of times us older people, first thing we do is when we see them in a negative light, first thing we do is shake our head and talk bad about them and keep on moving. And we're doing very little to contribute to society by giving those young people some redirection and some guidance. So I'm all about that. I want to do that, and also with the dog breeding part that I do, I want to put my dogs in videos. I have breed a very special and rare breed of dog from South Africa called the South African Borbell, also known as the South African Mastiff. And I want to teach young men about
taking care of their animals, and it's not about fighting and pit bulls. And let's broaden our horizons. Let's not think that pit bulls are the only thing that black people know, and young black men and young black families. That's all we know is pit bulls and Rottweilers and all these aggressive dogs. And we want to know why we have these dogs and why we taking care of them, why we incorporate them into our lifestyles, and how to take care of them. So, and also I'm coming out with an apparel, a t-shirt apparel line about my dogs as well. And I want to encourage a lot of the young generation how to be entrepreneurs and how to be motivated to dream big, and then not only dream but wake up and apply yourself to make your dream reality. So and I go out and I speak on a regular basis to different individuals, and like I said, I don't mind doing it because it's important, because again, that's our next generation. Like my man said earlier, when we're 40 and 50 years old, you know, and we start to get sick or whatever the case may be, we're going to have to look up to that generation, and you know, they're going to be the ones standing up over us, laying on the table, you know, or on deathbed or whatever the case may be. So we just have to make sure that we want to take care of that generation. So we have to contribute to that generation. We have to do something positive, and we have to find ourselves in a situation to where we are putting back into the community with these children. And it doesn't have to be your immediate family. Find a stranger on your feet on the street, because that's what God would do, you know. So God puts us here for a reason, and we're obligated to do something. We have to do something. That's our purpose on life. That's why we're here, and that's what God wants us to do. He wants us to take these strangers. It goes God first, others second, us last, in that order. That's how it has to be. So we got to hold ourselves accountable. Close.
One of y'all, Charisma, you can tell them what you do, who you are, what you doing, what you bring to the table. You sure? Yeah. I will. Alright, basically, True Logic, man. CEO, founder, Logic One Entertainment. Basically, been doing music. I'm originally from Chicago, and I've been struggling down south, because it's crabs in a bucket down here. So I was figuring, I'm like, okay, how can I bring all of this talent together with the people who's already established with what they have? Because a lot of people don't have a lot of money, but if you put years in it, you invest in yourself. So if you invest in yourself, I'm going to help you, because I'm the same way. I invest in myself, as you can see. It's about building, growth, and development. Period. Point blank. If you're not for what's going on, you're against it. If you're against it, then you're gonna falter, because everything here is built from a heart. You know, humility. You know, so everybody here is a humble being. We're all ready to get to the next level and help each other any way we're going. Now, if you have a talent, skill, trade, craft, whatever it is, if you have something to bring to the table, I always have an open door policy. So anybody that's about positive movement and trying to build and grow together and get out of, because nobody here, I'm from Chicago, Illinois, nobody here in South Carolina is put on. So what we have to do is we have to get a professional sound coming out of South Carolina to take it to these other places. So that's what we're going to do here, and that's what the FlightLife is. FlightLife is a movement in the trade and bartering of professional services. That's what we do. Everything that our music is going to be exclusive. Our products are going to be exclusive. Fundraising. Nobody's going to have nothing that we do, because we are exclusive. It's no need. We're going to find a niche. Whatever the genre of music is, we don't have to worry about that, because we got years of experience, and God is going to keep moving us in the same way that we need to, as long as we keep moving forward. I don't have to watch my back, because the Lord has it. So, period, point blank, I'm just going to move forward. Everybody here is one mind, one goal, one team, one dream. One. That means everybody out here is ready to move forward with one accord. Logic One, FlightLife, the movement, meeting is, we here, y'all. We ain't going nowhere. It's just getting stronger. 2015 is a year of unity and community. Period.